Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Sassy Charles, and I'm over at Q Intro. Guys, we're gonna be talking about James Charles today. Right. So James Charles is a young YouTuber, relatively famous. I think he's like 21 or so, and he's got into some recent trouble with apparently outing or exposing a DL guy on TikTok. So let's get into it. Alright, so James Charles there was this girl, this famous female TikToker who posted on her TikTok that was like saying James Charles slept with my man or something, kind of hinted or alleged James Charles did something like that. And apparently he left a negative comment, and apparently it was just a mess. It was a trickle down effect. It caused problem after problem after problem. Well, around this time was also he was on a recent podcast where he talked about that he slept with a guy that's on the DL down low in the closet. It's not publicly out. Okay, well, everybody is probably thinking like, okay, so now recently James was on a famous TikToker's TikTok doing like a few little dances, or yeah, I think it was just a few little dances on that TikTok. So people are starting to put one to one together and be like, is it him? Is it not him? Well, regardless, it's just kind of sits icky that, he would. The whole situation is really just icky. I mean, because if James Charles really did out somebody who either wasn't gay or was just curious or was not even comfortable, it was kind of like James really wasn't wrong. And if this guy was just trying to use James for like clout and stuff, then shame on him, or it could really be shame on both. There's that always possibility that they're both in the wrong. Who knows? Somebody will know. Somebody will already have a comment about it. But really, if James never even mentioned this on the podcast and started the like negative comment on the female TikToker, it probably would have blown over. Hardly anything. And even if he did in the female comment and did that, but if he just didn't do it on the podcast, that's the part that's like kind of like really did it, because I understand, you're just kikiing, talking to your talking to your friends or whatever. Because if you listen to the podcast, James sounded like he was just very comfortable, which I don't blame him, because it was some of the people that he knows on the YouTube industry. So, and he just kind of was very natural about it. It was just like, yeah, girl, I've just slept with a famous guy on the DL, and then had to explain what DL meant and everything. Okay, that's fine, but just do better, James. Give me the side eye. Not saying that James Charles is a really bad person. Honestly, I think a lot of James's problems for everything going on YouTube is really he's new. He is new to the YouTube, and he's new to being like famous, which I think overall James is doing pretty decent. This is probably going to be like one of the last couple of times I feel like anybody could give him a pass on this stuff, because he's gotten relatively famous now for about 4 years. I understand he's still young, dumb, and doesn't really understand everything, but by now you really should be starting to grasp it. And I know he has grasped it, because if you see with the whole Tati Westbrook and stuff, he's not really commenting, which is smart, but I think there's a lot of more growth he can do. And I'm not really a big James Charles supporter or Jeffree Star and all of them. I mean, granted, I did say, and it's proof that I subscribed to Shane's channel and watched several videos here and there. But overall, just not a big fan of all of them. But it's definitely interesting to watch, like, how this all unfolds. It's like almost like a decent TV without the script. So, and it's just magic. Alright, guys, so that is it for today. I've been Sassy Charles. Thank you. Stay cute, stay classy, stay sassy. See you next time. Goodbye.